All right, it is day one of our 5-day challenge, and I am so glad that you have dedicated the next 5 days to your business. It's your girl, B Woods, Brandy Woods, the Millionaire Midwife, and I am coming to you live from my home studio. We're going to give everybody a second to join in. We want to make sure that you let us know where you're tuning in from. And then you also join us on the main Childcare Millionaires page. So do me a favor, real quick. Tell me where you're from. And I'm going to give you a few pointers in just a second. We want to give everybody time to come in. So we're going to give you 30 seconds. Now, while I give you these 30 seconds, I need you to rep your city. Tell us the city and the state that you're watching from tonight. And I am so excited that you're here with me. Make sure you tag your accountability partner. You click the share button and let everybody know that we are live and ready to grow our business. Okay, guys, so it is day one of our 5-day challenge, and I think I'm more excited about doing the challenge this time than doing it before. So let me explain to you absolutely why I'm ecstatic that you decided to spend the next 5 days really working on your business. For one, we have a host of new people. I want to thank people like Zena, all the way from Navasota, Texas. I'm from Texas. Miss Ladybug, thank you so much for joining us. Miss Roxy Lee, thank you for joining us. We have so many new people that are joining us in this 5-day challenge, and I'm so excited to get to know you. So my name is B Woods, Brandy Woods, the Millionaire Midwife, and your Millionaire Child Care Success Coach. And let me tell you something. This chat tonight is going to be on fire. I know it's going to be on fire because of the joy and the happiness that I'm feeling about my childcare business. This is what I want you to know. You literally have the power to create anything you want in your business. And on today, we're going to talk about goal setting. But I just want you to know that you just being here tonight lets me know that your mind is in the right place. So let's take care of some housekeeping rules. I just dropped the link for our reminders because I want to make sure that everyone is getting their messenger reminders. Now, Facebook has all kind of new regulations, and Facebook is not going to let me send you reminders if you don't say that it's okay. So even if you don't do it tonight, right now, I need you to go and sign up for the reminders. It's a bit.ly 5-day reminders. I just put it in the chat. And the reason why this is so important is because I give out my prizes based on the responses you send me in Messenger. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I'm so happy that Darby's in the house. Hey, Miss Amy with 2 M's, looking as cute as you can be. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Deborah. So I love to see the fact that we have some of our faithful as well as some of our new. So let's check in. If you are new, and this is your first event ever with Childcare Millionaires, I want you to type new in the chat. I want you to type new in the chat. Now, for those of you who've been rocking and rolling with me, I want you to let them know that you're not new to the game, but you're true to the game. So if you've been following us, I want you to type true. So are you new to the game? Or are you true to the game? I want to definitely, welcome Kristen, welcome Roxy, welcome June. I love it. Welcome Sharika. Welcome Cassandra. I'm so excited to help you. Oh, here come all my true people. Hey, Leslie. Hey, LaTanya. We're so happy to have you guys tonight. Oh, Co-Pastor Keisha say she's true with an exclamation point. I love it. Then I got my Danette. I got LaMonica who says she's new. So congratulations to all of you who decided to come and be with us tonight. Next thing I need for you to do is, we know that sharing is caring. And some of you have other friends that are in the childcare business. So we're going to ask you to help us spread the word by literally just clicking the share button. It don't cost you anything for that kind of love. So we want you just to click the share button while we're saying hello. Hello, Miss Toy Davis. Hello, Emily, or is it Emily? I want to say it's Emily. Hello, Miss Cynthia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Frederica say, I'm true. I'm true. Welcome, Yolanda. I love it. Welcome, Belinda. We definitely thank you. And we hope that each and every one of you, you've been getting all of your reminders. I sent out the challenge packs again today. Well, I ain't gonna lie. My team, Sade, sent out the challenge pack again today. Sade, if you're here, let me know in the chat. We're so excited about getting started. A little bit about how StreamYard works. Most of you, I can see your name. StreamYard also makes us have permission for us to show your name. Hey, Princess, I love you. Hey, Cynthia. So we want to make this as interactive as possible. This is not about me. Hey, Miss Kashani. This is not about me. This is about you and your relationship with your childcare business over 2021. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is, I need you to release 2020, and I need you to embrace 2021. Literally, I need for you to deprogram yourself from any frustration, disappointment. Even if it was a success in 2020, we cannot even live on yesterday's success. We can't live on yesterday's grants, just like you can't live on yesterday's breath. I need you to release 2020 and embrace 2021. And I just need a few of you to declare in the chat, embrace. And the reason why I always tell you guys to declare and to type, because what you're doing is you're telling your subconscious mind, right? You're reprogramming your subconscious mind, and you're saying, listen, I know that we had some bumps and bruises, but I have my MBA, my master bounce back ability. Who has their MBA? Who else has their master bounce back ability? That's what this is about. This is saying, listen, no matter what happened in 2020, whether it was good or it was bad, that's one of my favorite Betty White songs. Tonight is the night for you to plan for the most fantabulous year ever. And why is it going to be fantabulous? Because we're going to have peace in our movement. We're going to have a blessed assurance that we planned and that we have protocols in place to get us to greatness. So I just want to welcome all of you. The reason why we call ourselves Childcare Millionaires is because we are not $7 chicks. We are not minimum wage chicks. We are 7-figure chicks. So I need you to know that you have stepped in to an arena that is full of milk and honey. We are living in overflow, spiritually, financially, emotionally, socially, and in our relationships. Childcare Millionaires is all about collaboration, communication, and community. We are a community that share with each other. We are a community that loves each other. A lot of us met during COVID. During COVID, literally, we gave grants that were self-funded. People who had a lot, they donated. We gave free groceries. We gave grants. We taught classes. We did COVID plans. Literally, we banded together, because how many of you know that there's power in unity? So us as an association, the reason why we call it Childcare Millionaires Association, just giving you a little background. Hey, Francesca, we know she's true to the game. Giving you a little bit of background. The reason why we're an association, because we are a group working together for a common goal. What is that common goal? That goal is to be 7-figure earners, doing what we love to do and doing what we were anointed to do, and that's take care of the children in this great United States. Let me explain something to you. Everybody can't do what we do. You are a light in your community. So I want you to pat yourself on the back. You are a light. You are keeping children safe every single day that could be in a different position if they were at home with people who did not love them and cherish them. You are making kids preschool ready. You are giving them the opportunity not to track to prison behind this preschool to prison pipeline. You're giving them the tools that they're going to use to be successful for literally the rest of their lives. And on top of that, you are the cornerstone. I want you to type it in the chat. I am the cornerstone. You are the cornerstone of the American system of work, right? If we did not, of the whole American economy, thank you. If we did not open our doors, how many people could go to work? If we did not open our doors, how many people would not be, how many children would not be saved? If we did not open our doors, how many kids would go home to an empty house with no food, no guidance, and no help? If we did not open our doors, let me tell you something. What we do is valuable. What we do is valuable. And on tonight, I just want to share with you. I want to share with you what was downloaded to me in December. In December, I had literally a rebirth of my purpose in childcare. I love it. I love it, Zena. I love it. I had a rebirth of my purpose in childcare. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of me and what qualifies me to be here. But what qualifies me above everything is that I love you. And I love the children I serve. And so, yes, I'm high energy. Yes, I've also been up since 4 a.m. But if you can just stick with me, if you just promise to just stick with me for this next hour, I promise to impart in you hope and strategy. Because hope is one thing. Hope will wake you up in the morning, but strategy will make you go to bed at night with some commas in your bank account. So I want to give you two things. I want to give you hope, but I also want to give you strategy. And if that's all right with you, just type the word all right in the chat. Let's go ahead and get our PowerPoint up. I'm so excited to see so many of you. I promise you, if you click the share button, we can get up to 100. We maybe can get up to 150. If you tag your accountability partner, if you tag another sister in childcare, if you tag another brother in childcare, I can guarantee you that we can spread this message of hope and strategy. So this is, I love it. I love that you guys are awake. Hey, Samantha, every time I see you, it makes my heart swell. Hey, Dee, that's a new name. We love you already. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, LaMonica, for joining us tonight. We want to thank you. Thank you, Bree, for tagging a sister. That's so important that we tag our sisters in childcare. I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, this is the 5-day Plan Your Childcare Challenge. We want to plan out the new year. Why do we want to plan out the new year? It's because without a plan, we have no direction. But if we can have a plan, then we have the direction that we need to move forward. So this challenge will be over the next 5 days. We'll do a little bonus at the end for those of you who have questions. The last time we did the challenge, we did do a bonus at the end for everyone, especially those of you who had questions. And it really helped people connect to some of the things that they needed to know, to be able to have that little bit of time to ask questions. I'm going to move this top banner. Awesome. So my name is Brandy Woods Smith. I am affectionately known as the Millionaire Midwife, but I'm an entrepreneur just like you. We own a chain of childcare centers in the Houston area, representing the H-Town. I'm an educator for the last 23 years. I'm a speaker, an author, a mentor, a mother of 6, a grandmother of 3, and a wife. So after my 23 years in education, I'm going to tell you, probably about 10 years ago, I knew that there needed to be a change. And one of the things that needed to be a change for me is when I sat in a meeting and they began to talk about tracking kids literally from pre-K to prison. And some of the key indicators were behavior and reading and social abilities. And it let me know that I was entering the conversation too late. At that point, I was a curriculum director for math for high school and middle schools. And by that time, I would see kids that had so much personality struggle every day in school. Do you know any of those kids? Some of you probably have gotten in your daycare, right? And Arlene said this is heartbreaking. And they don't even know their name. They're 3 years old and their name is still Woo Woo and Pookie and whatever. You know, some kids don't even know their name, right? Yes, I am a grandmother of 3. Some kids don't even know their name. And when I realized this, I realized if I really wanted to change the trajectory of the kids in my community, I needed to reach them a little bit earlier. And so I honestly had this dream in my heart of opening childcare centers that would really get kids preschool ready and will offer kids in neighborhoods who did not have quality childcare something a little bit awesome. Guys, we just reached 100. Can you put 100 in the chat? Because I'm so excited. So we opened our centers. This was pivotal for me because I did not know that there was real money in childcare. And listen, I want you to put real money. Literally, there was real money in childcare. For years, I held on to jobs making $50,000 a year, not knowing I could make $50,000 a month. I held on to jobs making $70,000 a year, not knowing that I could make $70,000 a month. I held on to jobs making $100,000 a year, not knowing that I could make $100,000 a month. And when I realized that my passion could pay me, oh my God, that was a game changer. But about 2 years ago, we opened up the Childcare Millionaires community because I felt that, you know, there were not enough resources. There was not enough resources for childcare owners. And so nobody wanted to share with me. Nobody wanted to tell me the real deal. Nobody wanted, baby, you're not even in my zip code. And you don't want to tell me how you run your after school program. So we decided to open up a community that really just wanted to help other childcare owners. And later we have published books, journals, planners, courses, and it all brought us to this moment. So the reason why we held this 5-day challenge is we really want directors and owners to increase their revenue, right? We don't want you just making just enough. We want you to, 1, increase your revenue. 2, we want you to increase your enrollment. We want you to grow your schools. We want you to reduce your revenue gap from your capacity to what you have now. We want to fill that gap, right? We want to fill every seat in every room in every center that belongs to people in the Childcare Millionaires Association. But we want you to have time freedom. We don't want you to work yourself to death. We are banning these 16 to 20-hour days, right? We're saying no more to me getting the groceries, cooking, answering the phone, doing the schedule, doing the bus runs. We're going to teach you how to act like a CEO and not a CEO, no, okay? Next, we want you to expand your program. I always tell people it's easier to run 5 centers than it is to run 1. Literally, I believe that with all of my heart. So here's how you can be successful in the challenge. 1, set your alarm for 7:15 Central Time. If you're on Eastern, that's 8:15. Set your alarm on your phone so you don't miss anything. Make sure you have your challenge pack ready. I emailed them out to everyone who bought a challenge pack. But if you have not bought a challenge pack, all you got to do is go to bit.ly, childcare challenge pack. It is case sensitive. If I can have Darby or somebody type that in the chat for me, that would be awesome. Childcare challenge pack. And it is case sensitive. We want you to make sure that you have everything that you need at your fingertips over the next few days. And we don't want you having to pull things together when it's right there at your disposal. So you can earn 7 badges. Woo! I'm so excited about this. Last time we only had 5 badges. At the end of today, the way you're going to know you're successful, in the next 24 to 48 hours, you want to finish the assignment for today. Every day you will have an assignment, right? Some of you have done these assignments before, and that's great. Do them again, refresh them, look at your answers, see if there's anything that you need to change. Have you heard something new? Have you been introduced to a new idea that you want to try? So you want to make sure that you answer all of your questions, that you do your lesson every single day. The last badge on this page says, I joined the membership. We have actually a childcare membership where we meet 4 times a month and we support each other. And we always have a theme. We always have a masterclass. If you're in the membership, just type membership below so they can know who our VIP members are. And the last ultimate badge that you can earn doing this, and we have very limited space, we're already half sold out, is we're going to do an in-person millionaires retreat. Now, this is not for everybody, but I would love for some of you to come and join me next month in our in-person retreat. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I want to tell you a little bit about our keyword challenge. We are going to give prizes out every night, and you need to write down your 3 keywords. Now, listen, you cannot type the keywords in the chat, or we're going to spank you. We're going to put you in timeout. Please write the keywords on your paper. At the end of tonight, you'll go to the Childcare Millionaires inbox, and you'll message us the 3 keywords, and we will choose a person. We already know what number person we're choosing. So you want to just get in there and type your 3 keywords. This lets to make sure that you are connected to everything we're doing. I will repeat each keyword 3 times. I'll repeat each keyword 3 times. And once I do that, I'll move on. I'll keep teaching, but I will give you 3 keywords. If you're ready for the first keyword, say ready. Look at all of those wonderful members. I love it. If you're ready for the first keyword, say ready. I'm just going to highlight some of our members real quick. Thank you so much for being in the membership. We appreciate you. All right. Tequila says she's ready for the first keyword. I'm going to repeat it 3 times. Please don't type it in the chat. Our first keyword for tonight is actually a number. The number is 21. The number is 21. I'm going to say this number one more time. It is our first keyword. Our first keyword is actually a number. And our first keyword is 21. Tonight, we're going to be talking about 21 questions that you need to do to grow your childcare business. Now, every night, I'm going to give away a prize. Tonight, my prize is going to be our Oh Happy Day shirt. Our Childcare Millionaires shirt. I'm going to give away a few t-shirts. So please, y'all like my shirt? Y'all want your shirt? I'm going to be giving away some shirts. But I have some grand prizes. I'm going to be giving away an iPad. Because Shani and me said we need to do a Samsung. I could have gave away 6 Samsungs for the price of this iPad. But I decided that I'm going to save some of my giveaways for retreat. But I'm going to give away $1,000 worth of prizes. I'm going to be giving away a new iPad and a pair of AirPods to 2 different winners. All right. So if you're excited about that and you want to win, just type me in the chat. So listen, I'm buying y'all something that I don't own. I don't own any AirPods, but my daughter said that this was the thing I needed to give away. I'm a Samsung girl. I do have an iPhone, but I use it as my extra phone. So tonight is the Goal Getter setup, right? The Goal Getter setup. We want you to shine in 2021, right? But we got to look back on 2020, not in a way that's negative. We got to look back on 2020 just so we can know what we need to change and what we need to keep. All right. And so we're going to look back at 2020, but only to create goals for 2021. If you're with me, say yes. So listen, I want you to be a goal getter, right? Even a goal digger. But a goal getter is one who sets goals and push straight through with perseverance and tenacity. I'm talking about this can't stop, won't stop attitude. I did a video today in the Childcare Millionaires group. If you're not a member, I'm giving everybody homework. The description to this video has so many links that you probably need to go and make sure you're joined and you're in every group and all that good stuff. But listen, you got to make the jump from where you are to where you want to be. And it doesn't matter if that's in your health, if that's in your relationship, if that's in your bank account. You got to make the jump from where you are right now to where you want to be. And two things help you get there: information and faith, and a good work habit, right? So tonight I'm going to give you the information, but I'm also going to give you a little bit of the faith. How many of you just feel a little bit better since you got on this call? You know, you're like, oh, my energy is just a little bit better. Because what I am is I'm called an atmosphere changer. I don't care if you mad, sad, pissed off, frustrated, or disgusted. When you leave my presence, you're going to have a sense of renewed hope. Why? Because I came to change the atmosphere. I came to change the atmosphere in your mind. I came to change the possibilities that you think. I came to change the framework that you're looking at 2021 out of. I come to break all of that negativity and give you new seeds to plant once we break up this ground. Because the good thing about being broken, you got some crevices where you can plant seed. And tonight, we got to plant some seed in 2021 because we need to reap a good harvest. We need to have a great harvest in 2021. This is how I feel about 2020. You know, I'm unbothered. You know, it was a little trashy for me. You know, we lost loved ones. I went to more funerals in 2020 than I wanted to go to. My business dropped from 160 students to 9 students in one day. Did you hear me? We went from 160 to 9. And I had to make the decision if I was going to stay being disgusted and disappointed or if I was going to do something about it. So for me, 2020 was one of those OMG years, but it was some blessing in it. I got more rest than I ever got in my life. I was able to work less and make more. And I'm going to tell y'all, 2020 was more profitable than 2019. It's crazy. But when I did my books, I made more money, more profit. I didn't make more money, but I made more profit in 2020 than I did in 2019. But 2021, it's the one for me. It's the one more chance to get it right. I'm like, happy. Hello, 2021. You know, 2020 has been like, ugh. But 2021 will be. And you have to decide what's the will be, right? You have to decide what's the will be. And you decide that through goal setting, right? So we're going to get to the goal setting. So if you see a slide with the little challenge pack, that means that the pages that I'm going to show comes from the challenge pack, right? And so you can follow along in the challenge pack to see exactly what we're going to be on. All right. So let's go. This is how I want you to look in 2021. I want you to be refreshed. I want you to be renewed. And I want you to know the 3 to 5 things that you're working on. Some of you have to-do lists with 100,000 things on it. Literally. Your to-do list is so massive that you cannot see above water. So goals are not to-do lists. Those tasks can be delegated. But goals are those overarching themes that you know that you're going to work on this year. So we're going to learn how to goal set, make a plan, get to work. Because I'm sorry, you can't be lazy. You cannot be lazy and feel like you're still going to reach the spoils of the land. Deborah, I totally agree. 2020 did give us a chance to reevaluate our business, right? But it also, for me, it made me know that I'm not closing my doors. And you need to declare that, because some of you are on the fence. Some of you are thinking, should I close my doors? Should I give up? Should I? And I'm gonna give you the hope of no. I'm going to give you the hope of stick with it. I'm going to give you the hope of have a plan. I'm going to give you the hope of don't give up too soon. A lot of times we just give up too soon. Now, this is what I will tell you. There are certain circumstances where we have to close our business. But when you close, you need to sell. Even when you close, there has to be a cash out. But I will not close my doors. As a matter of fact, I will be opening new doors. See, when others said quit, I didn't hear that. I heard opportunity. And tomorrow when we do our SWOT analysis, that's why you can miss any night. I want to talk to you more about the opportunity of 2021 because it's the one for me. For me, it's the one more center that I'm going to open. It's the one more family that I'm going to change their lives. It's the one more kid that can't read that me and my staff is going to help read. It's the one more job that I'm going to create for that single mother who nobody else will give her a chance. It's the one for me. So for me, I can't close my doors. It's not an option for me in 2021. And I'm going to tell you, November 30th, I thought about it. I thought about closing the doors to one of my centers. I literally thought about it and I said, hey, let's just keep our most profitable center. And I said, so who do I turn away? What of my 23 employees do I say you have a job no more? What of my 120 students do I say you have a school no more? So for me, it's not about closing doors. I can't close. Now, I can't tell you what to do, but if I was your coach, we would be having a conversation. My people opening doors. Kashani just opened a brand new center. Samantha just opened a brand new center. I'm loving it. Who else Keisha just is looking for a brand new center. I'm telling you, Rosie just opened a brand new center in the pandemic. Keisha just finished her first year in business, and she's at 90% capacity. This is what I'm talking about. But you have to have a mind to stay open. You have to have a mind to stay open. For me, it will be the year of opening new doors. I know that's right, Shamika. And Cherie, I hear you saying, yes, help me. Because sometimes when things get hard, we just want to relieve ourselves of the pressure, right? We want to relieve ourselves of the pressure. But how many of you know pressure makes diamonds? It's the pressure that makes us. So we are going to create some SMART goals. What are SMART goals? SMART goals are goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're relevant, and they're time-based, right? And so you can't just say, I want more students. We all want more students, right? I love that, Haiti. You keep saying that. I'm opening in February. I love it. I love it. You want to say, I want to enroll 20 students in the next 60 days to increase profits, right? We want to have some time on it. We want to timestamp that thing. And this particular page is a page that's in our planner. We have a planner, a quarterly planner that we look at. And we use this quarterly planner to really plan our year. And one of the things that we do is every quarter, we're picking 3 to 5 goals, not a to-do list. If you can do it in less than a day, it ain't a goal. It's just something you need to do. All right. So I don't want you to get mixed up with a task and a goal. A goal is something that you need to work on over time. And I would almost say at least a week or more. You know, a task is something you can do in a day or so. That's task. Okay. It can be goal oriented, but we're talking about long-term goals. So we want to write some SMART goals. What do you want to accomplish? Right? How can you measure your progress? And after we go through our 21 questions, I'm going to encourage you. Congratulations, Kashani. I'm so excited. Opening doors. This is Kashani's 4th center, and I already know she's going to open number 5. Me and Kashani, we have a legacy thing going on. We're trying to open a center for each one of our children, so our children won't have to fight. We want to create SMART goals at the end of our 21 questions, because some of you may think you did bad, but you may find out you did really, really good. So I'm going to come back to this SMART goal sheet. And we're going to talk about the 21 questions that you need to answer over the next day, right? We want to get our badge in 24 hours or less. So some of these questions are easy. I'm going to go through them kind of rapid fire, and then we're going to talk about the goals that you're going to go back and set for your center. So this is what these 21 questions is kind of your homework, but many of them you could probably write on your challenge pack right now. Who has their challenge pack out and printed? If you do, say yes in the chat. And I'm going to give the second keyword. I'm going to give the second keyword. If you're ready for the second keyword, say you're ready. Hey, Maddie. All right. Our second keyword is badge. Our second keyword is badge, because at the end of tonight, you will be able to earn a badge, right? And the way that you earn this badge is you answer the 21 questions we're about to go through. Now, don't wimp out. Don't become a chump. And if you are new, this is what I want you to do. I want you to say, what do you want your enrollment to be, right? Where you can answer some goal questions too and do your goal setting if you're new and you're not already open. So these are the questions. Oh, let me say the keyword again. The keyword is badge. Keyword number 2 is badge. All right, I said it 3 times. The first thing you want to do is do your enrollment. Now, when I did this in December, my enrollment was lower than it is today, because to date, we have enrolled 21 students between December 15th and January 15th. And we know it's not January 15th yet, but between December 15th, which was the end of our challenge, we started a campaign. We have enrolled 21 new students. So don't tell me if you focus on it that it can't happen. So my current enrollment of today, I'm going to put that current enrollment. And then what's my goal enrollment? Now we're going to be doing some exercises over the next week, and your goal enrollment may change. The reason why it may change is because we want to look at how many students you can really take. And I always teach you guys, you need to look at how many students you can add without adding staff, and then how many students can you add if you open another room. Because a lot of times we have money that we can earn that's just empty spaces in our center. So the first spaces that you want to do, you want them to be very strategic. If you have a lot of school age spaces, you want to promote to school age. If you need more infants, you want to promote to infants. But what is your goal enrollment? My goal enrollment is 180 students. That is my goal. Right? Now, 2020 is over, so you guys should be able to do your expenses and your revenue. And for those of you who are getting ready to apply for PPP again, please do your numbers monthly. How many of you do monthly accounting? I used to do my accounting quarterly, and I can't do that anymore. With all of the funding, the grants, the loans, you really need to do your accounting monthly. And some of us just need to hire a bookkeeper. If you're larger, hire a CPA. If you can't do any of that, get QuickBooks Online. But you need to know, you need to be tracking your revenue and your expenses. Okay? I want to know who does their books monthly and who does them quarterly. Because this is a big deal. You can't see your trends well if you don't track your income monthly. I track it monthly. I also track my payroll trends. Is my payroll going up? Is it going down? Is my enrollment going up? Is my enrollment going down? These are the things that you need to be able to answer in order to really make good decisions in your business. That's the difference of a CEO and a CEO. No, right? Monthly accounting is one of the things that totally changed my business. Totally changed my business when I started looking at my accounting monthly. Now, Amy says, woo, Lord. Amy says she does hers daily. Amy, I commend you. Lord, I cannot. Diana says she's going to monthly from quarterly. Yeah, quarterly was just not getting it from me. Quarterly, was not letting me make the decisions that I needed to make. And also, since we are now buying buildings and commercial buildings, they would always say we need year-to-date profit loss. And so we kind of changed to a monthly accounting system. Then number 6, what funds did you receive? Did you receive any grants, EDIL, CARES Act? Because what we're doing is we're looking back because we're trying to make good decisions. Now, everybody knows that the PPP application is opening, right? So if you already know the requirements of PPP and you already know that you can get 2.5 months of your payroll, for some of you that's 50,000, for some of you that's 20,000, for others of you that's 100,000. But if you know that you can get up to $2 million in PPP funds to help your company, why would you not have your monthly financials in order? Why would you not have them in order? You already know that there's a limited amount of money. Number 7, how many grants did you apply for? And were you awarded any of those grants? Okay, so that's just the first 7 questions really talk about just a snapshot of your business. It's just a brief snapshot of your business. Just a brief snapshot of your business, right? Now, let's go into the next set of questions. The next set of questions are going to help you move your business forward. Number 8, what's your current competition? Now, you need to make sure that you are at industry standard for your rates. And the only way you know that is you have to survey your competition. You can call it survey. You can call it being a CIA director. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But you need to know the industry standard. You need to know what other centers are charging. You need to know what they're doing. If you don't know, then you don't even know how you compare to other centers. You know, one of the things that I make my administrative staff do, they have to go to 2 daycares a quarter. Just 2 a quarter. They can be near us. They can be away from us. But we try to go to at least 2 daycares a quarter. And we go to creme de la creme, but we also go to Miss Becky's daycare. It doesn't matter because we know that there are great things going on in all programs, but we also know that there are teachable moments. I'm going to say that. There are teachable moments in all programs, right? How you answer the phone, how you talk to people. So you need to know your current competition. And I would say you need to know your top 3 competitors. Can you name your top 3 competitors? Do you know their prices? Do you know why parents leave them? And do you know why parents stay with them? Okay. The next thing you need to do, number 9, you need to just make a list of their current staff and their role. When you do number 9, I want you to highlight in yellow people you think have expired and that need to go. Some of you have dead bodies in your daycare. If you know you have a dead body, just type the word dead in the chat. You already know you have a dead body. They're coming to work, but they're bringing no life to your center. You have dead bodies. And then I want you to highlight in green, and y'all know how I feel about my highlighters. You know, I live with my highlighters. Frederica, dead. The 3 blind mice, dead. If you were on our Q&A call last night, you know who the 3 mice. Sharon Smith said they dead. Oh, Lord. We got to have 2 funerals. I love it. I remember that, Kashani. Kashani said she got rid of all her dead bodies during COVID. I remember Kashani say, you know what? I'm not dealing with these people no more. I love it. So you need 2 highlighters. Yellow for people you really think are dead. This is our caution color. This is our caution. And I want you to highlight in green, people you think that you can possibly promote in the near future, right? Because we all need some good worker bees. And one of the ways that you keep people happy is that you recognize them for their good work. And even if you don't move them out of a classroom, you can start making them a team lead or giving them extra duties and see how they communicate. I don't promote anybody without trying them out first in different ways. And I don't tell them I'm trying them out. I just see how they respond to tasks that I give them. Do they do it? Do they do it with a smile? Did they meet the deadline? Okay. So we're going to look at our staff. Number 10, what are your staff needs? Like I need like 2 infant teachers because I have 6 infants on my waiting list. And all of a sudden they're on my waiting list. Like both of my infant rooms are full, but I have enough room to add more infants, but I would need to add more teachers because I already have 9 infants at both centers. But you know, if the infants are where it's at, I need to open an infant room. Okay. You need to think about what's your current pricing versus your new pricing. Real quick, if you can hear me, type a number 1. Phyllis says she can't hear me. I haven't heard anyone else say that. If you can hear me, type a number 1. If you can't, type a number 2. Well, I guess you can't type a 2 if you can't hear me. But what is your current pricing and your new pricing? So for us, we went up on our rates in August, and we won't be going up on our rates again until next August. That will be the first time. We promised our parents that we would just lock in the rate for a year, and that's what we're going to do. We're not going to increase our rates. We're already at a premium rate. We charge more than other centers in our area, and we stay full. People love us because we are academic, and we hire some certified teachers on our staff, and that's why we also charge a higher rate. Okay? And then if you're going to change your rates, what's your plan for changing your rates? I always change my rates with new incoming parents first, and I give my old parents like, hey, in 30 days, your rate will increase to this. Diana says she raised her rates in May. Many of us did because we could take such small ratios. Then number 12, you're going to talk about your wins this year. And number 13, you're going to talk about your struggles. Now, I didn't glance over those 2 because I don't think they're important, but I think they're really personal. Because some of us have like struggles, they were internal. Like some of us, our heart was broken based on how people treated us. And then some of our struggles was just, we really need to buy our building and get from under our landlord. Some of our struggles was trying to find the building. So in 12 and 13, really think about what were your wins and what were your struggles. Okay. And this is going to also help you do your goal setting. For those of you who were in the challenge last time, I added an activity, so I'm trying to get to it. I don't want to glance over everything. 14 through 21 just talks about really some of the inside of your business, your assets. We have 11 vehicles because Stacy bought our bus. Woo woo! Congratulations, Stacy. We have 11 vehicles. So you want to know what vehicles you have, what computers you have, what tablets you have. Just do a really good inventory of what you have and what's working. A lot of times people will break stuff or stuff won't be working or charging anymore and you won't even know. But this is a good time to do a whole inventory of what you have in your building. And this is something great to delegate. You don't have to do this on your own. If you're still with me, say yes, yes in the chat. Number 15 is the one I hate to do. I don't like this one. I don't like number 15. But you got to write down all of your debt. You have to write down all of your debt. And at the end of 2021, we're doing a debt cancellation party. Because we need to get rid of this debt so we can own our income. So once before, I got what I call a shady loan, a shady business loan. I got a $100,000 loan, but I had to pay it back in a year. What? I know. Listen to me. Look at me. Don't be like me in this situation. Well, we had a plan for it. So we flipped that $100,000 into a whole new center. So I guess last year, that $100,000 made us $600,000. So I guess it all worked out. But that loan was a struggle for me because every month I was paying $8,000 on that loan. Well, $8,000, man, that suffocates your profit, right? It suffocates your profit. So you have to have a plan to address your debt, right? And I'm glad I'm out of that position. I am free from that position. We don't owe anything on any of our vehicles. We don't owe any loans because we know our PPP is going to be forgiven. Well, I guess we still have our EIDL loan, but it's kind of deferred. But we don't owe anybody anything. And that's a great position to be in because we don't know what challenges our business may experience in 2021. The other thing you need to do is you need to go back to your bank account. If you have multiple locations, you're going to find the beginning balance of every account. You need to know what was your beginning balance of last year and what was your ending balance of last year. You need to know what the snapshot. How much money did you have coming into 2020 and how much money did you have going out of 2020? And we know 2021 is already rolled around. Then you're going to also list all of your business needs. One of my centers, we need a new sign. That's one of our needs. And we need to update our playground. So me writing my needs on 18 is going to help me construct my goals. So everything that we're doing is going to work together for our plan. Then I just want you to write a summary of the end of the year. I'm going to tell you, I type my summary and then I burn it. I had a 2020 bonfire. I had a 2020 bonfire. But on number 19, go ahead and release 2020. Just write a summary. Even release the good stuff. Because there is a phrase saying you can't live on yesterday's laurels. And basically what that means is even if you were successful, if you bask in that success too long, you are definitely going to fail on the next thing you need to be working on. It's kind of like the tortoise and the hare, right? The little turtle is moving along so slow. But this little rabbit, he just thinks, oh, I got it. And he's resting on the fact that he should be able to beat the turtle. Y'all know I teach preschool, right? He should be able to beat the turtle. He has all of the makings of a winner, but he took his eye off of doing a little bit every day. He took his eye off of making sure that he kept the main thing, right? So I don't even want you living on the successes of 2020. And then number 20 and 21 are the main things that you're going to come up with after you answer these 20 questions. What are your goals? What are your goals? And what is the one thing that you can do for your business in 2021? What is the one thing? And I just want you to sit with that for a second. If I can do one thing, what would I do? I know for many of us last year, the one thing that we did is we banded together as a community. And Nikki, we are definitely here to help you in any way that we can, right? We want you to know that we're here for you. And guys, if you can let her know in the chat that we're here for her and that anything that we can do for her, that we're willing to do. But the one thing that I can do for my business in 2021, and you can steal it if you need to, it doesn't even cost me money. The one thing that I can do for my business in 2021, it doesn't even cost me time. The one thing I can do for my business in 2021 is to keep my standards, and anybody that don't want to rock with my standards, bye-bye. Adios. Hasta luego. No hasta la mañana. No mañana for you. No mañana for you, right? The one thing that I can do is stand true to the values that I built my business on, and let other people who do not want to rock with those values in my business, I need to let them go. I love that, Gloria. Thank you. And that's what it takes, right? For us to know that we're here for each other, to lift each other up in prayer, right? And that's what it takes, because nobody knows what it's like to get up at 4:30 in the morning but us. Half of the times our husbands and our children are still asleep. Half of the time we're taking care of other kids without seeing our own kids. Most people do not know the true sacrifices that we make as childcare owners. And that's why it's so important to be a part of a family and a community. So I need you to think about your goals. I added this goal tracker, and I'm going to send it to you guys via email, and I'm going to load it in our Facebook group. Now, you don't have to have all of these goals. Let me add it to the screen. You do not have to have all of these goals, right? So they can be blank. I don't want you to think that you need to have 1,000 million for goals, right? I really suggest you have 3 to 5 goals a quarter, really not more than 3 to 5 goals, because other than that, it becomes like a to-do list. So it's very, very important. Frederica says nobody knows. I know it, but so important. Thank you, Kashani. I love it. Diana said I needed this tonight, and we missed you, Diana. I know Diana said I got to take some trips. I got to take a break. So we're so happy to have you tonight. So pick some goals. My number one business goal really is to enroll 30 students, right? We're halfway there. We're at 21 students. That was my number one business goal. I needed 15 more students per center. That was like my number one goal, right? Now, I have a personal goal. My Peloton bike got delivered today. So can y'all say, ride, Brandy, ride? Ride, Brandy, ride. I'm getting on a ride tonight. My Peloton bike was delivered. During the pandemic, Brandy was eating some pancakes. So pancake Brandy got to die. We got to get, I don't know what, egg white Brandy? I don't know. But I got my Peloton bike today, and that's one of my health goals. My goal is to do 100 rides in the next 100 days. Now, I'm not home every day, so I'm probably going to have to double up some days. I have a family goal, and most of you guys know I have a large family, 6 children, 3 grandchildren, but we still have 4 children in the home. Our 2 oldest girls, they're older. But I have a family goal of taking a trip with my family every single quarter. And then taking another trip just with my husband. I ain't gonna lose my husband to this daycare. I don't know about y'all. But I don't plan to lose my family for my business. And so I want to take a trip with my family, but I also want to take a trip with my husband every single quarter to make sure that we have time. And then I also have some blackout times. But once you go over this, then you can create these goals, right? And so you should have goals for your business, but you should have goals for your finance. Some of us have goals of being debt-free. I don't know what your goals are. And some of you just may have, a personal goal, a self-care goal. But after you answer those 21 questions, the first thing you're going to do is earn a badge. And the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to feel so much better about where you're going in 2021. Now, this is just night one. We've only talked about goal setting, and I can see the joy. Many of you have stayed with us the whole time. If you've been with us the whole time, I want you to type yes in the chat. So I'm going to go over our day one assignments, and I'm going to give you the last keyword. But before we end tonight, I just want to talk to you guys. I won't be talking about the membership very often because we have our retreat coming up, and I definitely want to talk to you guys about that. But I'm just going to go over a few things because I want you to know that there is a community for you. We have a free Facebook group. We also have a paid community. You can meet us where you're at. We don't want anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. We want everybody to work at their own pace. So your day one assignments, if you did not watch all of this video, we need you to go back and watch it. Number 2, you're going to complete your 21 questions, right? And I really think you should do the goal setting worksheet. It's not in the planner. I will send the goal setting worksheet out to everybody. However, if you need the challenge pack, you may want to grab it. But we'll send out the goal setting sheet for everyone. So you write your goal, what support is needed, what process maybe you need to change, when is your completion goal, and then you're going to mark it done. I'm going to get to those 30 students. I'm at 21. I'm going to get there. Then you're going to post your badge for day one. So in the group, you are going to find all 7 badges. All the directions are there of how to grab your badge. This is the badge for day one. I answered my 21 questions. And then we're going to just ask you to either invite a friend or share the video. We're going to invite a friend, or we want you to share the video. Let me give you our keywords, and then I just want to share with you maybe about 15 minutes. I promised myself that we would not be a little bit more than an hour every night. Last time we went over our time, but we had so many new people. I said, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I keep it right at an hour and 15 minutes, right? So after I tell you about the membership, I'm going to give you the last keyword right now. And then those of you who want to join to get the prize, I'm going to give away 2 shirts tonight. So 2 winners. All you have to do is inbox us the keywords. That's all you have to do is inbox us the keywords. So the final keyword is reminders. Reminders. Because we want you to sign up for our reminders. If you sign up for our reminders, you won't miss anything. We were going to also send out the goal setting sheet. So I think it's 5-day reminders. Yes, 5-day reminders. So we want you to make sure that you click this link, because when you click that link, 5-day reminders, you'll get all the reminders. So our last keyword for the night is reminders. So in order to be in the drawing, you need to do all 3 keywords. I'm not going to go over them, but our last keyword is reminders. Now, if you're not on the call, you cannot win. So we got about a few more minutes. Stay to the end. Go ahead. And my phone is buzzing. Go ahead. We already have pre-picked our numbers. We've already pre-picked our numbers. So we will count and we will tell you who the winners are in just a second. Guys, but thank you for being with us tonight. I just want to share with you that my goal is to support childcare owners into becoming 7-figure businesses. I love what I do. And hopefully that showed tonight that not only I love what I do, but I love you and I want you to succeed. But after making $8 million and opening several centers and being a leader of this community, I can tell you that I've done a lot of things right, but I've also done a lot of things wrong. And I don't want you guys to fall in this trap. So I want to offer you just some tips on what I did right and what I did wrong. You know, after 8 years, I really want to operate my business without being a prisoner. I don't know if that's you, but I really want my staff to be self-sufficient. And I want to teach people easy ways to enroll students. And I use those same easy ways myself. And even the strategies to earn 7 figures year after year. I don't want you to be burnt out. right? And so I decided that I would teach others to do things that I had learned to do. But I discovered these things the hard way. Like literally, I was the person who opened and closed my building, worked 16, 18 hours a day. I was dirt tired, and I literally was ruining some of the relationships that were most important to me. You know, I tried to figure out everything myself. I was like, nobody's going to teach me. I'm just going to figure it out. This was the worst decision. I spent thousands of dollars doing things that did not work, you know, advertising in the wrong place and paying people to do stuff and they never completed it. You know what I'm talking about. I worked 12 to 16 hours a day for the first probably 5 years in my business. I had little support. I viewed others as competition. Oh my God, I need to do that. Why didn't I think of that? I felt burnt out and stressed out all the time. I had limited cash flow because I didn't know how to leverage. I used my own cash for everything. And I neglected the things that mattered, including my family, to be honest. I would come home and my kids would be like, Mom, you're finally home. Or they would be like, are you on the phone again? Are you talking to a parent? You know, I put my family second. And these are things that I never want to do again. So this is why I always encourage you guys to work on your business and not in your business. So I want you to do things the easy way. You have to answer yourself, do you want to do things the easy way? Because you can be profitable without losing your freedom. So I've learned to, you know, use the collective community. And that's what you see here. You see our community showing up. You see our community supporting each other because we actually love each other. I've learned to collaborate. I've learned to delegate. I've learned to use self-care. And I've learned to leverage grants, state funds, and lines of credit up to the tune of about $3 million. But it's just not me. All of our members are winning. We have members that have received grants. We have members that, you know, participate in Grab and Go program. We have members that open centers. I think we have 7 members right now that are opening up centers. Stacy just opened a new center. Kashani's in the process of opening a new center. Samantha's in the process of opening a new center. Help me out. Who else is opening a new center? Rosie just opened a new center. Like, everybody is doing great things. DeVette is looking for a new center, you know, so we're all growing because we've learned that we can use our collective efforts, right? And so these results are not typically, especially for the stubborn or the lazy, but if you want to use systems that you know work, the main benefit of that we have for our members is we're going to show you exactly what's working and what's not. And we don't want you to be stressed out or overworked in the process. Oh, thank you, Arlene. Thank you. I'm like, I know it's some more people that's opening a new center. Danette is opening a new center as well as the vet. Thank you, Darby. I was like, I know we have some more. And I love it. Thank you guys for reminding me. But the secret is, you know, it's not reserved for everybody. This is really the secret. You need to have systems. Like, you need to have systems, not only that you know how to follow, but your staff know how to follow. And that's the first thing we're working on. This month, we're talking about how to be a CEO and not a CEO. No, I don't want any of our members taking out the trash, cooking, doing things, even if it's high-level things, like doing your books when you know you shouldn't be doing your books. I want you to have systems. I want you to have systems to train people, systems to onboard people. I want you to be able to say, hey, you can go and read this, these steps and you'll know what to do, right? And so the next thing is you have to have staff. I don't know why y'all think y'all deserve staff that run your business, because you run your business. You run your business. But a lot of you have allowed people to destroy your business from the inside out. A lot of you have allowed people that you pay to have a bad attitude. A lot of you have allowed people to be snappy with kids. Why? Because you think you need them? No, you do not. You deserve people that are going to work for you and with you. You deserve the best staff. And a part of having the best staff is you training them correctly. You don't have to run everything, and you shouldn't. So you have to get staff that's on your side, not stabbing you in your side, right? Some of you have them on your side, but the whole time you're like, oh, and you have surrounded yourself with people who are literally tearing your business apart from the inside out. And the last thing you need is support. And so that's where our membership comes in. We definitely have support. We have classes. We have curriculum back there for you. We have forums, tools, handbooks, business plans, budgets, everything that you would need. And if we don't have it, all you have to do is ask for it, and we're willing to create it. So our secret weapon is really our community. Why we thrive is because we have a good community. And I love the fact that Darby is on. Many of us use her for some of our administrative services. And she provides so much value to our community. She's not even a childcare owner. She used to be a director of a very large Montessori. So she understands what it means to hire. She understands what it means to have your website and your graphics right. So I just want to shout out to Darby. So we do have a membership, and it's a first class membership. We have a training portal. We have Q&As. We have all kind of bonuses. But I wanted to share with you a little bit about the membership because we want you guys. We're changing our rates on MLK at midnight. I kept the rates throughout the challenge because I wanted people to have this last chance. But every single month we do a masterclass. We have a portal where all of our resources are there. We do a monthly expert training. We do a monthly Q&A. We have mini lessons. We even have a work session the last Sunday of every month where all we do is work on our trash to get us ready for the next month. We literally sit on Zoom and we hold each other accountable and we say, listen, what you working on? What you working on? We have free trials to different products. So the value of our membership is about $3,000 or $99 a month. That's what we started it at. But we're not even doing that. Right now, we've severely discounted the membership to make it affordable. And you get 50%. You can get up to 50% off right now. And we wanted to just give you this last hurrah because our prices are changing next week. You don't have to join. Many of you are already in the membership. If you're in the membership, just let them know in the chat. But we don't want to leave you out either. And really today and tomorrow are the only days I'm going to talk about the membership because I'll mention it, but this is the only day I'm going to go through these slides. There are several ways that you can work with us. Some people say, hey, Brandy, I do want to be in the membership, but I need some one-on-one time too. So I want to give you the 3 options for joining our membership. Option 1 is $9.99, and it comes with a whole year of support. All of those bonuses, all of those classes, all of those handbooks, budgets, lesson plan, all of that stuff with 2 one-on-one sessions with me. It's like 90% off. Or you can do it for the year for $5.90. Or you can say, hey, Brandy, I'm just meeting you. I want to do it monthly. If you do it monthly, it's $79. So no matter what, everybody got a discount. Next year, these are our new rates. I just want you to know, I want you to be aware. Our new rates will be $14.99 with your private sessions, $9.99 for the year. Which gives you like 2 months free. It gives you $200 off. Or you can do it for $99 a month. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. But we did not want to leave night 1 without you knowing more about our membership. This has nothing to do with the prizes that you win. It has nothing to do with you being in the free challenge, but everything for you to do with us extending the invitation. So we want you to lock in your rates. We'll be changing it at 2 a.m. on the 19th because we're on different time zones. So you can lock in these rates throughout the year. So if you guys have any questions, you can let me know. And I'm about to give our prize winners. Thank you guys who are already in the membership. She says the pricing is priceless for her. I appreciate that. Darby, will you drop the link to the membership in the chat? It is case sensitive. You can do it monthly, Phyllis. It's totally up to you. You can do it monthly and it's $79 a month. A lot of people pay yearly because it comes out to like $50 a month. But, some people can't do that. So it's totally up to you. And it is no pressure. Okay, let me find our winner. Let me count down. Yay, inbox. Our first winner is Patty. What's her last name? First name is Patty. Oh, what's your last name, Patty? Patty Sims, are you on? Are you there, Patty? Are you there? Thank you, Darby. Darby also dropped her link to work with her. If you need anything designed, we have a partnership, so you can go to WD Bridges with Brandy. Is Patty here? Patty Sims. She's our first winner. Patty Sims, please claim your prize. Yay! Patty's here. So, Patty, what I need you to do is to send me your t-shirt size and your address. Congratulations, Patty. I appreciate you so much. Congratulations, Patty. All right. I am not going to do good on this name. So y'all are going to have to help me. If you know this is you, pretty lady, you're going to have to help me with this name. Is it Sharika Moore? Sharika Moore? Congratulations, Patty. Congratulations. Is Sharika Moore on? Yay, Sharika. I just heard you say congratulations to Patty. Where's Sharika? Bam, there she is. Sharika, you are also our winner. Congratulations to you, Sharika. We're so excited for Sharika. Sharika, also, if you will inbox us your t-shirt size as well as your address, we will send that out to you. So, Sharika, if you don't mind, will you please respond? We want to make sure that you have everything that you need. So we want everybody to be a part of the badge game. So make sure that you do your badge for tonight. You may not finish this until Wednesday. You may finish it on Tuesday, but when you finish day one, just post your badge and what you learned from doing this activity. Tomorrow night, we will meet again at 7:30. And tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about our SWOT analysis. So make sure that you finish your work and you post your badge. Leslie has a question. What airport do we fly into the retreat? It's the Bush Intercontinental Airport. It's the Bush Intercontinental Airport. So I want to congratulate Sharika and Patty. Listen, Sharika and Patty, if you don't inbox me with your t-shirt size and your address, there's nothing I can do to get it to you. So please make sure you do that. Hey, Deshawn, Darby will definitely add her link so you can reach out to her, because we are definitely in collaborations. Congratulations to the both of you. So before we leave tonight, if there is one word that you just caught hold to tonight, I want you to type it in the chat, because I do believe that when we speak things, that they really fall into our heart. If you learned something tonight, let us know. Don't forget, we will be giving out a free iPad and free AirPods at the end of our challenge. We welcome you to invite others, but we also want to know what you learned tonight. What are you taking home with you? I love it. Bree says, it's the one for me. That's what I'm talking about. That one more chance to do what we need to do. And God gives us so much grace. And so I'm happy that he's given it to us. Anybody else learn something or something that really, really, really stuck in your heart? Oh, Amy, it will be the messenger inbox, because we're trying to use mini chat. And so we need you guys to communicate with us. Yolanda says, shift the atmosphere. And you can shift the atmosphere in your school. Go in tomorrow happy. Go in tomorrow with a mind that I'm only keeping staff who serves the right purpose. And those that you have highlighted in yellow, begin counseling with them. See if you can get them in a safe territory. But if they want to be in caution zone, then we got to replace them. Gloria said, have a plan and address it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Work on your business and not in your business. There are things that you should be doing. And that's what we're going to be talking about in the membership this month. Those CEO tasks. Princess, how to get rid of dead folk. You wouldn't ride around your car with somebody dead. So why in the world would you let somebody ride your business dead? I love it, Bree. You are the cornerstone of the economy in your community. If it was not for North Bree, I don't know if that's your real name, but if it was not for you, all of the families you serve, they would have no other choice. Kashani said to have goals, and I love it. You got to know what you want. And then Quinette said, not just goals, we got to have some SMART goals. Deborah said to the price point, you got to be comparable and compatible. Harvest said, finding a community. I really hope that you find a community in Childcare Millionaires. If there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know. And Deborah said, being a CEO and not a CEO. No. So tomorrow night, we will do our SWOT analysis. Who's coming back for night 2? Who's coming back for night 2? Who's coming back for night 2? Make sure you grab your challenge pack. Consider being a part of the membership. It's totally up to you. If you have any questions about the membership, let me know. There are millions of people in here. Not really millions, but 89. It's 89 members right now. There are 89 people that can tell you how much the membership has blessed them. So please come back for night 2. I promised myself that I would stay on time, and I'm 6 minutes over because we talked about the membership. I just want to thank you guys again. Thank you for sharing. Kim, thank you for saying that you're going to come back. April, thank you for saying you're going to come back. We definitely want to see you again, Sharika. Thank you, Tanya. We know that you're true to the game. You're always here. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa shows up, shows up, shows up. So we want to thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Nisha, for joining. Make sure you Amy, I did not know that this was going to say that. Amy said, I belong to another group of directors, and they dead. They all dead. They are all CEO knows. That is too funny. I better read these statements. Sometimes I pop them up too fast. And that's what I love about Childcare Millionaires. Like, we're not in there complaining and murmuring. We're actually getting it done. So join us tomorrow. We hope to see some of you in the membership. If we have any new members, we'll celebrate you on tomorrow. Get your challenge pack printed out. Be in your seat at 7:30 because I promise I'll be here. So we sign off a certain way. And those of you who know how we sign off, go ahead and get ready. And we say at the end, I'll see you at the bank, right? And the reason why we say this is because we're making deposits and not withdrawals. So this is your girl, B Woods, Brandy Woods, the millionaire midwife and your millionaire childcare success coach. I will see you soon, but I will definitely see you at the bank. I love each and every one of you guys, and we pray that you have a safe day on tomorrow.